Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, welcomes you all in the class 12th, chapter number 2. So again today we have chosen chapter number 2, Lost Spring by Anis Jung. My dear students, this chapter is divided into two parts, and basically the first part here is sometimes I find a rupee in garbage. So in this section we will study about the poverty. And the second part of this chapter is I want to drive a car. So this was the story about the child labor. So we are going to start here in the first part. Sometimes I find a rupee in a garbage. Anis Jung, author, she described us that she just have met one boy. She encountered by one boy. That boy's name was Sahib, and basically he was a rag picker. He used to find out the things into the garbage. And after that, after the meeting, when she admits and she met with him, and the author asks to him, why you do like this? Why you do so? Then the Sahib explain her that sometimes I find a rupee in the garbage, and I am finding very good things also there. So I used to find gold into the garbage. So author described that the boy was very poor, and he was a rag picker, and he used to just find out the things somewhere. So author asks to him, why you not go to school? Why do you not go to school? So that Sahib replies her that I am not having any good school nearby my neighborhood and nearby the surroundings. So author replies him, if I'll open the school, so you will come. So he says yes. When you are going to open the school? So I am ready to come to your school. So after that, after this conversation, they just the separate, and after a few days again they had a meeting. So author just somewhere the embarrassed. Why embarrassed? Because she knew that she had a word with that boy, if I'll open the school and you will come to my school. But no, this was not happening, because she was thinking how the good peoples, the rich peoples used to have the fake promises to the poor children. So this was done by that one, that author only. So in this time author knows very well that what the promise she had done with that boy, even she is not able to fulfill. So after a month knowing, author asks about his name. Author asks to him, what is your name? The author asks, what is your name? The boy given an answer in very proudly way. My name is Sahib. Sahib means the Lord of Universe. Somewhere might be he was also not understand the meaning of his name, but he has given the answer that my name is Sahib. So then after few minutes the author used to observe that the boy is without shoe, without slippers. The boy was barefoot. So that group of whatever the students, whatever the children with that boy, they were also the barefoots. So author asks to him, why you not wear the shoes or slipper, something in your feet? So the boy given an answer in very polite way that in our village there is no tradition to wear the slippers and shoes as such. So my dear students, did you understand what is the meaning to here? Here is a meaning that he was not even having the shoes, but he should just, you can say, hide his poverty, and he was given a very fair answer to her that there is no tradition in our village or town to wear the shoe. Because basically when the present time also we people used to move out somewhere, so we can see in the old peoples and basically in the village and the very poor places, peoples are not used to wear the shoes and all. So even this was the conversation about the Sahib and the author. Now, so after that she just asks him why you are just moving here and there, why to searching and finding out the things, and you have to just give a proper attention or proper you can say you can get a proper way. So somewhere she was just want to indulge him in the other things also, but it was not like that only. So after that the author asks to him basically from where you. So the little one boy, the Sahib replies her that I used to belong from the Simapuri. Simapuri place, children present time also Simapuri place is in Delhi. So he replies the author that I used to live in the Simapuri. But earlier we people were in the Dhaka. Dhaka was the place where we people used to live, and there was a happiness, prosperity. We had a fields and all, but due to storm, all things were spoiled, and for that we have to move in this place. And now the place where they used to live, Simapuri, that place is just kind of you can say a very congested area where all the surroundings, all the peoples used to live, and they had their tirpalin and all type of the house. There is stinky waste things are there. There is no good space to live, even to stay, but they are spending their time on the same place. Asked him that from which place you used to live or where you used to live. Before that, the author just remembered the one incident that the one person who was just belong from the Udipi place, he told that there were one priest and the young boy was there. That boy every day used to visit the temple, and that boy used to pray to God that may Lord I can get one pair of shoes, because that boy used to go every day without shoes, without slippers, and he was somewhere the very poor. And after that, day by day, that boy used to be appearing. So the author, what the author recognized the story told by the person, that after few days I can observe that the person, that the boy had a very well dressed and used to have the pair of the shoes. So the author tells that I remember that present time also so many people, so many children are there, even those are without shoes and without slippers. And after that the author, she asked to him from which place you used to belong. Then he told, yes, we people used to live with parents family at the Dhaka place, and now present time we used to live in the Simapuri, and the which place earlier was the blank, but now it was just kind of a very congested area, and peoples are just survive over there. They are not living there as a citizens, as a proper peoples, but they are just living, surviving over there as a peoples. They had their identity and voter card, so that voter card is there to what to there. They are only for to get the rations or what they are getting from the government. So they are not you can say even having a proper identity of there to the proper place where they used to live. Just the peoples, the governments over there, what they use to them as their voter ID, and they are using their voter ID just to get the ration and all the things, because they were not having any proper roof on their heads, nothing like that. They used to live in the garbage area, very stinky area. So here in this chapter, the parents, the children, both are having a different meaning of to find out the things. So what is this to find out the things? Here is difference is there. The sahib who find a rupee in a garbage, who find a gold in a garbage. Because Sahib already told to the author, sometimes he find 10 rupees note also in the garbage. Even the parents are having a different meaning. They are finding, they are just depending to find out in the garbage the things to survive their life only. So both the parents and children are having the different meaning to find the things into the garbage. And in the same manner, here the sahib is there. The sahib is there. You just thinking that finding the things as per his wish, as per his own wish. But the parents knows very well way what is the meaning for them to find things into the garbage. So after that, the author tells that once a winter morning, I see a sahib standing by a French gate on the neighborhood club. What was there in the neighborhood club? Neighborhood club, basically people used to go to on the same place. They were playing the tennis and all. So the Sahib was a little one boy who was just standing outside of the gate, and he was observing all the things, how the peoples used to wear, means play. They had very white color dress, white shoes, everything. But the Sahib was standing and observing. And today, the very interesting thing, Sahib too is wearing tennis shoes, and that looks strange over his discolored and shirts and shoes. Why the shirt and shorts? Because the shoes, the pair of shoes what the worn by him, the pair of shoes is properly not the matched by. There were the hole in one shoes and another shoes is like that only, but the color was there. So somewhere the author thinks might be this shoes was discarded shoes of some rich boy, and the poor one the Sahib boy got and he used to wear. So already I told you that when the Sahib was there and he was just peeping out and he was just watching the peoples were playing over there, and today the shoes was worn by him, that even shoes are there in his feet, but the shoes are not in a proper pair. So author asks to him, do you like to play the tennis or do you visit inside? So he said yes. So whenever there is no one inside there, the person, the gatekeeper, allow me to enter in the tennis court. Okay, so now after the few days, again the author and the Sahib met. So today the Sahib on the way to the milk booth. So today morning when the author had a meeting with him, so the Sahib is on his way to the milk booth, and in his hand is a steel canister. In his hand is a steel canister, and in the comparison of that one, he had a bag on his shoulders that was not there, and that steel canister in his hand, which was the author describes that it looks too heavy. Why it is too heavy? Because now today the Sahib is working on the another shop, tea stall shop, where he used to get rupees 800. That he was just getting the food also over there, but you can say the difference is this: Sahib is not his own master, because he have to work for the another person, and which is his master. And earlier, wherever Sahib wants to go, wants to visit, move, room, he was his own master. He was doing all the things by his own wish, and he was too happy. Now, today he looks somewhere very sad also, and the canister belongs to the man who owns the tea shop, and Sahib is no longer his own master. So, my dear students, I think through this chapter, sometimes I find a rupee in a garbage. What is a great difference between the person, means as he was doing into the garbage, he was working to find the things and all, and due to his poverty, due to his you can say the unpleasant circumstances, he has to work for the tea stall, and where he has to just do all the work as per the instruction of his master. So this was about the part 1, and this part 1 is completed here about the Sahib. And tomorrow we will discuss about the second part. I want to drive a car, and before that you have to do the question answer through the NCERT about this part 1. Thank you very much.
Do self-study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.